Hi, this is Angela Johnson with Grace Healing Group and the Virtual Clinic, and I'm doing a tarot reading for our wonderful healers for the week of September 11th. Now, if you are not a healer and you happen to stumble across this video, no worries. I think you are here for a reason. So, I am going to pull 3 cards as usual. What is coming up this week to be healed? What needs to be left alone? It's not in our lane. And what are our next right steps? So, last bit of shuffling. And what is coming up this week to be healed? Knight of Cups. What do we need to leave alone? It is not in our lane. 6 of Swords upside down. And what are our next right steps? Queen of Swords upside down. Okay, let's get into this. So this week, what we are being asked to take a look at in terms of healing is the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is a very dreamy character. He is in love with love. It's also someone who is in touch with his or her emotions and can be present and witness your emotions as well. Yes, it can be romantic. It can be the knight in shining armor coming to sweep you off your feet. But it can also be, I once had a great description of this card being, for those of you who are older, Alan Alda. You know, he was sort of the original guy who was in touch with his feminine side, and he can sit and talk to you all night about your emotions, and it's that kind of a feeling. So what's interesting is we are being asked to heal this. So what's coming to mind is how we perform this for other people, how we provide that gift of being the sounding board, of being the witness and really holding space for someone. Seeing them how they want to be seen. There's something around that is coming up to be healed, because while that is an incredible gift we can give, there's some polishing in terms of how we deliver that gift, how it lands, that we are being asked to heal this week. So let's look at the other cards and it'll probably become clearer. So what we need to leave alone, in the sense of you can notice it, but it is not your place to heal. This particular thing this week is the 6 of Swords upside down. The 6 of Swords, when it is right side up, is, as it implies, the card of journeying. That can be mentally or physically or emotionally or spiritually. In this case, the card is upside down. So it's dragging one's feet. It's not making that progression. It's not changing. Or a good example, another meaning, and a good example of this other meaning, is when your spouse gets a great promotion, but the whole family has to move to another state. So even though it's for a good reason, it's not because it's something you wanted to do, so you're kind of resentful. So there might be a bit of resentfulness, but tying it into this, if this is the card, we're being asked to heal how we give to others, how we show up and are the Knight of Cups for them, listening to them, helping, being their sounding board, being their cheerleader. What we cannot touch this week is where there is not progress. Even when we give all this fabulous love and support, if they don't move forward, either because they don't want to, or this is their best movement, is maybe one step instead of going the full journey, that's not for us to touch this week. You give the gift, and then you don't try to manage how they accept it and what they do with it. Okay? Now, what it is our next right steps, Queen of Swords upside down. Right side up, she's Athena. She's Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She shows love to others by using her intelligence, her wisdom, her knowledge. Yes, she passes judgment in the best sense of the word. When she's upside down, she's letting her emotions cloud her judgment, and that's never good. So what our next right steps are is to realize where this is frustrating us, that they're not making the progress after we've been all fabulous for them. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment in terms of how you then deal with them. Take a step back, all right? I mean, it's funny, normally I get a lot of metaphors or analogies and it's just stopping right there. Do not allow your emotions to cloud your judgments this week. It is not for you to decide how far they're supposed to go. And that's how you heal the Knight of Cups. Okay, I hope this helped. We are in the middle of a clinic right now, so I just want to say a big thank you for those of you who are sending healing to our nurses. And if you are a healer and would be interested in working on frontline nurses, we work remotely and we are always looking to expand our ranks. Please go to gracehealinggroup.com. And if you're not a healer and you just happened upon the video, I hope this helps. And for all of you, you are wonderful. Have a great week.